everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kira. Today we've got some more makeup to unbox. This is Shellwe makeup. It's a Chinese brand and they seem to be quite unique, so I'm very excited to open this box. And then also I've got some single products from different brands like Shellwe and GIRLCUlt. We are going to unbox all of these, make some swatches, and also I'm going to create an eye look. So without further ado, let's begin. Let's start with opening this box. A nice little touch. I really love when brands do that. You open and you already see like a nice message. So I ordered 3 things from them because they are an indie brand and it seems like they are just starting out. So their products are quite expensive. I went with multi-chrome liquid eyeshadow. I'm not expecting too much from it because first of all, it was on sale. And second of all, I'm not very much into liquid eyeshadows. I don't really like the way they fly and the way they stay, but I really love this packaging. Again, like, I don't know how come Chinese brands always ace it. Like, they always do such great job when it comes to packaging, like Kaleidos. Even though Kaleidos have their own very unique style, yeah, it's quite stylish, it's quite modern, interesting. Then Flower Nose is completely different style, but so beautiful and gorgeous. And now this one, kind of like a fairy tale. Yeah, it's like it's made of ice. It's beautiful. And I'm excited about the color. I'm not sure if we're going to use this one today though. So they say that you can use it as an eyeshadow, but you can also use it as a highlighter. Maybe we will try it as a highlighter. So let me at least do a swatch of this one. Let's see. So yeah, I already see that it will be difficult to spread it on the eye. I mean, at least for me, I like when things are very easy to apply. You know, I see it more as a highlighter, to be honest. It's got almost no base. It's very sparkly. Unless you like this kind of effect on your eyes, but I would probably use it more as highlighter. It says that it's multi-chrome. Well, yeah, actually. Okay, so here you can see that it gets green. It can get, well, it's difficult to see, but it can get pink as well. And then I also got a single eyeshadow. It's called Stray Birds Flakes eyeshadow. Ooh, so cute. So it's a single eyeshadow. On their website, you can buy empty palettes. Depending on the size, the price is different. You can also buy single eyeshadow without this little container. So this one is supposed to be a duochrome or multi-chrome maybe even. I really love that it's so easy to keep because it has its own little box and it's on the magnet. So basically this whole thing comes off and easily gets back on when you need to close it. Well, I hope the camera will catch this one because this is beautiful. Okay, we can see bright pink, we can see bright gold. Cannot really see bright green, but I can see bright green actually, not in camera. Bright green and also blue, they stand out even more than pink. Okay, so this one I'm really happy about. It's really good and I love the texture. Okay, and the most exciting thing from this brand, so it's at the bottom of the box. Look at this. Oh my God, I'm so in love with things like that right away just because of how it's packed. It's like getting a present in an old style. So cute. And it has a message as well. Oh. All right, how do I open it? To be honest, I took a look at liquid eyeshadow and the multi-chrome, but this one I haven't opened yet. So this is going to be as new to me as it's going to be to you if you've never purchased anything from this brand. Okay. Oh, it's got a little bit of plastic inside as well to keep it safe. right? And wow, for a highlighter palette, it's quite big. It's called Present Highlighter Palette. And so it comes in the box as well. Uy, it's difficult to take it out. Let's open it up. Again, they have this thing to protect. And we've got 6 different highlighters. How is that? I know that some people are not very keen on having highlighter palettes or blush palettes, but I'm actually very into that idea. Maybe not so much blush, like blush probably I wouldn't be so excited about, but highlighter, especially if you're just starting or like you are interested in makeup, but let's say you can't afford buying like different products all the time. I think a palette like that is the way to go because, yeah, so you can see that it's got different type of highlighters with a different coloring, with a different shade. We've got purple, and next to it is more like pink and green. And these 3, they are lighter. The top one has pink sheen to it. This one has goldish greenish sheen to it. And this one, this like icy white. So yeah, you've got yourself highlighters for every kind of makeup. We're going to try some of them today. Anyways, let's swatch them first. Oh, I love the texture. It's so soft. Really soft and delicate. It has basically no base, which is good. Let me see for myself. Yeah, obviously, again, with the different lighting, it's more of a bright pink, purple. So yeah, it's not the kind of highlighter that has like very tiny sparkles. Like you can see a little bit of a grainy texture, like the sparkles here are a bit bigger. Let's go for the pink, like light pink one, because this one is pink as well. Okay, so this one is like duochrome pink into green. And on camera you can see that it's mostly green, but in real life it's both. Now blue. They look almost identical on camera, but it's blue in real life. From blue to green. Next one is like this lighter, but the one that has blue sheen to it as well. So in real life, it's from blue to pink. But on camera, it's again green. How does this happen? Like, look at this. Like, they are almost identical in camera, but they're so different in real life. Now, that goldish one. Okay, oh, beautiful. And this one is going to be my favorite for sure, because even though I like highlighters that have different colors, but lately I'm very much into like champagne or gold. This one is very beautiful, very delicate, very classy. And so the icy white one, in real life, it's actually kind of light blue into light pink. Okay, and here you can see probably pretty much the same thing. I can't wait to put them on my face. They're so pretty. Yeah. Beautiful palette. Happy with my purchase. Okay, so we are going to save it for later. Let's look at some more products that I got from like other brands. Most of them are Chinese and they are very good. So this one is the brand that right now I think is becoming quite popular, Shellwe. And if some of their products hit and miss, sometimes you get like a nice product, sometimes not so much, but they have this like multi-chrome gel eyeliners that now almost every brand does. They were one of the first ones though. At least, like, I found out about them quite a long time ago. I have one eyeliner like this from Kaleidos, and it's absolutely beautiful. These ones are not as beautiful, but they're very good quality. They stay in the waterline, and also they're very cheap. This one is like, well, a little bit more than $2. This one in the shade Subliminal. Let's take a look. Once again, you can't really trust the camera, but yeah, it's not as bright as Kaleidos. I haven't tried ColourPop yet. I know they've got some, and I mean there are some other brands. This one is not super bright, but still in the waterline it looks pretty good. So yeah, I have this one in shade Zenith. Let me swatch it for you as well. So I use it quite often in my waterline. I know it doesn't look like much in camera at all, but the thing is like with these pencils that their colors are quite dim, right? So they're not very bright. At least like these two so far, they'll go from like one dirty color into another, or like from one dark color into another. So this one is from purple into grayish green. The last one I have is in shade Whirlwind, and let's see if this one going to be any brighter. So this is the first one that I could say is quite bright. It goes from very bright green, like turquoise color, into bright salad color. So it's more like Sea Sparkle or Limelight is the same way, like from Kaleidos. But I have Sea Sparkle from Kaleidos, and it's not really multichrome. It's more like bright blue into pale blue. And this one is also like from one shade of green into another, from like turquoise into salad, but it's quite beautiful. I was really excited to get this one. So this is like a super small brand called GIRLCUlt, and they don't have many products. They have a couple of palettes, a couple of, well, quite a few shades of lipstick and lip glosses. So this one is a lip gloss. So it looks really cool. Look at that. Again, their own style. Another thing that I really like is that, so we've got different Chinese brands, but all of them have their own unique style. They don't just copy each other. Maybe some of them do, but we're not talking about those brands. The way it feels is quite expensive. And to be honest, this one wasn't that cheap. Like it was about like $10, I think. And I got it because it's like a multi-chrome lip gloss. And again, the camera doesn't do much, but I'm also going to put up the picture of what it's supposed to be, and we are going to check that as well today. But you know what? I actually opened this one before when I just got it because I was so curious about how it's going to look. So I opened it up and I like swatched it the same way, and I waited for a bit. And you know what happened? So I don't remember, maybe I just like kind of rubbed my hand or something. All of the sparkles, they just disappeared. They like flew away, disappeared, vanished. But then I got like a brownish stain. So like the base, it stained my hand and it stayed there like for a very long while, and it was very difficult to take it off. So if I do it like that, you can see that sparkles, they're like going all over the place. They almost disappear, but you can see this stain. Yeah, it's still there, and it's very difficult to remove. I wonder how the lips are going to look when they have this kind of stain on them, because again, this is lip gloss. Obviously, the sparkles are not going to stay there for a long time, but seems like this is going to stay. So we'll see if, well, I'll see if like the lips will still look beautiful afterwards. And the last thing I got, this is actually from Germany. Seems like it's a German brand, and I didn't know when I purchased it. It's Miss Lin, and this is a lip liner. We are going to try it today. Smooth lip liner. Did I open it? Yeah. Smooth lip liner in 142 shade. So it's pencil in wood. This kind of color, which is the kind of color I like using for my lip liner. Okay, so the plan is I'm going to create a look with basically lots of graphic elements. So it's going to be not a simple wing today, but it's going to be a lot of eyeliner. We're going to start with the lip pencil though, because I want to first sketch it out, because once I start applying the eyeliner, I'm gonna go with high precise eye pen from Lifeword, and this one stays really well and it's difficult to remove once you put it on. So this one we will go with when we are completely ready, and I think we're going to be ready only after we sketch it out with the lip pencil, which is so easy to remove. If we go somewhere wrong, we can just, always fix it. I always say that wings require silence. So I'm not going to be talking. I'm just going to put on some music, make it a little bit faster, so you don't have to like see through the whole process, because the process is quite difficult and long. So yeah, I'm just going to put on some music and let you see the steps that I take in creating this makeup look. And after that, I'll show you the final result and share my thoughts. Well, it was quite difficult to make this draft. I had to erase some of the things and go over some of the lines again. And now that I started using the eyeliner, to be honest, I realized how painful my back is right now, how it hurts, because whenever I draw wings and do any of the complex elements of the makeup, first of all, I'm sweating like crazy. I'm sweating like I'm doing a workout, and I think that's because of the super high concentration. I don't know if anyone experiences the same thing. Also, just my whole body gets really tense, and I think that's why usually I never draw wings in front of a small mirror like this. And by the way, this is a mirror from Flower Nose. If you haven't seen my video about a beautiful new collection from this brand, you should check it out. It's a previous video. So yeah, I usually draw it in my bathroom, and somehow when I'm standing upright, it's not so much pressure on my back for some reason. So I kind of showed you the process of creating a draft. Now I'm just gonna go over the same lines with the eyeliner. I'll try to make lines kind of symmetrical on both eyes, but if you go with slightly asymmetrical lines, it's fine as well. We're going to top it up, with highlighter, so it's still going to look gorgeous. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna go and do this on my own in my bathroom while I'm standing and not sitting. So the eyeliner is ready. I also used the stamp to add some hearts. So I've got this one from 7 Days. So it has a stamp on one side and the eyeliner on the other side. I'm okay with the eyeliner. I kind of like it, but it's not the best. But the stamp is very useful. So now we are going to make this look a little bit more interesting by adding highlighter. Basically, what we are going to do is apply highlighters all over the eyeliner. So, and I still have the swatches on my arm because I want them as a reference. I'm thinking of using at least 2 or 3 of them. I might be going with like this 3, or definitely, no, I forgot which one is which one. Definitely these 2. Too bad that they don't have names. Okay, starting from like the goldish one, and also remove the plastic of the mirror. And I'm gonna go with it around here. The good thing about it is that you don't have to be like so precise. Okay, and I'm going to change the brush and go with the bluish one. When I usually do this makeup, I just use one highlighter. The lower heart is going to be with the purple one. All right, that's it. So now it's not just a black eyeliner, it's kind of multichrome. The inside is going to be with this kind of green and pink. I mean, this makes it a little bit more interesting because sometimes it looks like from like, from some of the angles, it looks just like a normal eyeliner. It still looks quite black, but then like sometimes you turn and you can see that color changes, and I think it's pretty beautiful. So I'm going to remove some of the goldish highlighter over here because I applied too much, and I'm going to do the rest of my face, and we still have the lip liner and lip gloss to try. And then also what I want to do is I'm going to put one of the She Glam Multichrome gel liners in my waterline. So now we've got the last thing, which is lips, and also a little bit of highlighter on the nose and on the cheeks. Let's start with the highlighter first. So I'm going to try and use this one as a highlighter, but to be honest, that's not a very good idea because I applied the powder already. But maybe let's try it on a nose. Let's go with a little bit because, oh, yeah, she said a little bit. This highlighter is pretty good on the nose if you want quite a bright effect. I like bright effect, so I don't mind. But again, on your eyelid, this one is much more difficult to spread out, so it gives this like very nice, beautiful shine. Like in camera, it looks almost like, wet kind of effect, which I really love. What else? Oh, the highlighter. Which one we haven't used today? So I've used these 2 and this one for like this little heart over here. Let's go with this one then. The one thing about this highlighter is that it's so powdery. I like to polish my highlighter into skin so it looks as seamless as possible. Very beautiful. They're very bright. Somebody's going to see me from the space for sure. And the last thing is the lips. So let's try this Miss Lynn. Beautiful color, so natural. Because it looks almost like my natural lip color. Applies really well, doesn't crumble. And over this, we're going to apply Girl Cut. I'm so excited, but also scared. It smells pretty nice, but to be honest, the texture is not that, and it's also called Spiders. This shade is called Spiders. Don't know if we actually needed the pencil, but at least it will make sure that the gloss stays within the lines. You know what? Even though the texture is not that nice on the brush, but it feels nice on the lips. Isn't it exciting? I mostly go for the nude, but this one is so cute. Didn't really imagine that it would look so good and that it would make a full look. I feel like most of the time the makeup turns out really amazing when you don't expect much from it. I honestly thought that this video is going to be mostly about unboxing and having like first impressions of these products, but oh, I came up with like a nice look that I will use to go to a party somewhere. Let me know if you like the look. Let me know if you want to try something like this as well. And let me know if you liked any of the products today that I talked about. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying again for such a long time. Every time I sit down, I think, okay, so this video is going to be super short. But again, it didn't happen. I thought this one would be like, I don't know, 7 minutes. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.